Good morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well rested, ready to begin your day. This is your daily tarot oracle. Get daily insight on life and love, wouldn't you know it? For December 14th, 2021, also being timeless. So wherever your pulse is in time, it might be super relevant, horribly irrelevant, somewhere along that spectrum, or you just maybe are watching this, seeing what is going to come out. I'm not really sure, but you found your way across this, and now you're all enticed about what's going to come out, or at least I hope that you are. I really see that you have a fear of holding yourself back. There's that fear of constantly holding yourself back, and for what? You can't hold yourself back anymore. This is what seems to be. It could be travel. It could be, it's definitely a victory. Don't even get me started on that one. But you have a choice of which path that you're going to make. And you're afraid to be holding yourself back in this particular place. And I get it. So you have a choice to make. Which direction are you going to go? There's two roads that diverged in the yellow wood, baby. All right. This is a point of getting through your shadow work. I do see that you will be pushing through your shadow work with this. All right. We have the Lovers in reverse next to this. So what I'm seeing, this is moving on from past imbalanced, one-sided relationships in your life. I think that that has been a fear of yours, not fully letting yourself be in the moment with somebody. I see that you've done extensive work on yourself and for the future so that you don't repeat these cycles. And I see that you are actually moving on from it. You are leaving that situation behind, and I see that you are investing in something. A lot of earth energy around this. This is major wish fulfillment, and it also looks like you're getting yourself unstuck. You're leading all of this towards a very positive outcome. So I want to draw, well, first I want to show you what we are looking at right here. We have this in reverse. And then we have these. Major fan of that. So there's a lot of self-discipline and healing that has to happen, and a lot that you need to let go of. And it's something that I do feel like you are very passionate about. So I want to look at, what about the past have you been fully afraid to fully commit yourself to? It feels like I'm thinking of ghost flags right now. That's been a fun theme of words that have been coming about. Emotional healing. You've been really, really hurt by these past connections, and I think that the trauma that you have endured from them, it has kept you time and time again from fully investing into any relationship that was coming your way. You may have dipped your toes in the water, but you didn't let yourself be fully immersed in whatever the connection was, whether it was romantic or platonic. I feel like with this, it's probably talking about platonic. So this, something about a holiday, maybe it's a vacation for you. I see that this is going to involve travel. And I do feel like it is going to be a lot of practice for you to actually extend yourself fully into whatever this travel relationship or adventure is for you. Yeah. It's time for you to move on into a new connection and a new home. We have connect with nature and marriage. You might be getting terrified of losing your head or losing yourself. And whatever this commitment is, this is a major commitment that is coming into play with you. So it might be a reaffirmation of love in your life, or this is a recommitment of you with work, or this might be a affirmation of a deepening commitment in your current life. Whatever it is going to move you, it's going to move you on, and it's going to put you in a new place. Whether it's in your head or in your environment, that's still up in the air. Whatever it is, you are changing irreversibly. You cannot go back to the broken self in this, and I'm very happy for you. I think that these growing pains have been extreme, but I also see that you never back down from it. I know that in the mini reads, definitely check those out. I was talking about not necessarily seeing an end in sight, but you just never going back. You fighting what or overcoming the hurdles of whatever it was in front of you. And here we are right now with what seems to be something that is going to take patience for you to fully immerse yourself in. I know that you have a fear of commitment, but I want you to know that on the other side of this, whatever sees that you're afraid of any form of commitment, whether it's in a career or life or just love, it sees you. It sees what you're doing, and it is being patient AF. It's like, I know what you're capable of, baby. You got to learn how to calm down. Yes, no, maybe. That's what I'm feeling with this. So connect with nature. You got to stay as grounded as possible. What are we doing here? We have the world. You got the whole world in your hands. Huge new world coming into play. Very new cycle. I'm very proud of you. Very, very, very. Count the many times I say very in this. We have the Ace of Cups. This is new love. This is newly occurring or newly incoming love. And I see that this is something where your cup runneth over. Man, did this happen fast. This was very inconvenient for your life. But I see that you couldn't hold yourself back from these changes. Now, could you? Look at, there's everything all around this beautiful creature. All the elements divinely protected. Look at this wreath. Is that a wreath? Yeah, I'm going with that one. That's around her. She's completely free. She still has her modesty about this though. So I'm not saying modesty in your life. I really don't care. But I see that this is free, and it's something that was not so blunt in your life. So then I see a bit of courage shining through with you, coming out of a standstill in life where you probably wanted to bury your hands in your face in your hands. Yeah, I almost screwed up that saying, bury your hands in your face. Imagine how that would look. That feels like in a Bomb's World horrible meme. So anyway, if I have some sort of artist friend out there, which I definitely do, I want to see it. I want to see somebody draw that bad boy. Okay, you. So, where you in the past would have wanted to bury your face into your hands, I see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that there is bravery that you did do with this whole tower moment. Feels very productive, feels wonderful. So then, this is really emphasizing the change that is occurring not only in yourself, but in your environment, which I think that you are very quick to defend. The thing is, there is no sense of codependency. There's no sense of overuse of resources. I feel like this is a free-flowing resource in not only your life, but whoever or whatever the situation's in life and situation. So what I'm seeing here is very swift movement. It's a lot of fieriness with it. And I feel like this is going to be something that is radically exciting for you. I really feel like this ball is rolling. I see the payoff happening very quickly upon this change, whatever it is you're in. So what are some little red flags that you might need to look out for? We're going to go with the Butterfly Oracle. All right, well, okay. We won't go with red flags. How about this? What are some things that you need to be mindful of or watch out for? The new career, keep the faith, and the body changes. And what's the bottom one? Okay, pay very close attention to what your motivation is in this. And where are you carrying doubt in your body, if anywhere? And where are you coming alive again? I actually feel like what you need to watch out for are things that actually make you feel like you're coming alive. As sneeze coming. Thank you. Okay, so the body changes. I think that you'll be carrying yourself a lot different, but I also see long-standing aches and pains or whatever it is going on with your body now actually being exposed. I think that since this pressure and this intensity is off of you, or this downtrodden energy is coming off of you, I think that you're starting to realize what the aches and pains are right now. So this, follow your bliss on this. That is going to be your motivation. You may not know exactly where it's going to end up, but I see that this is, the more you follow that energy that is uplifting and blossoming, it's going to, it's going to, I guess, redefine the motivation. It's going to get your energy back up. It's going to get things moving even faster, which normally would scare you, but I think that this is actually very exciting. Okay, now where are we going? Ooh, what just happened? Okay. Nothing hit that. I'm going to blame you because it's easier for me. So don't do it again, please. Listen, you, it's time to rest. You've done enough. Okay, so explore your options. Now I think that you have this new lease. I really see that you have numerous things that you can be doing and putting your energy into. But also, let's see. I think that once this stress is out of your life, out of the situation, I see that you are going to have much higher expectations and standards. So hold off on trying to make a decision on where you want things to go. I think that you are going to have a lot that is opening up to you that I think you didn't even notice or realize before. You are going to be breaking free of an old paradigm, and I think that you actually might be stepping into either entrepreneurship or self-employment, which is breaking away from your normal, because I think that there was a point of security that was pressured on you as just being practical, which I get it. But I see that you're going to be less practical and more daring and excitable. So let's see. Stay optimistic. It's going to be a bumpy road. You have to figure out what your niche is. 1 second. Welcome back. I had a pop-up question that totally distracted me. So I'm going to put that pop-up question that totally distracted me back into the deck, shuffling it back in. Okay, so I do see that you will be probably doing even more work for yourself or finding a new niche. I don't know, however you say it. Stay optimistic because it is going to be a building process. You are your own boss and you are going to have to be secure with that. That can actually terrify a lot of people. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. You're going to be juggling a few things, and it looks like you're afraid of completely screwing yourself over in this. So we have the King of Swords. Consistency is going to be your best friend, which I know that that's going to be difficult, but I think that it's going to be emphasized by, I guess, whatever the healing from the past is going to be. You are in an entirely new phase. That's going to involve new everything, new mindset, new paradigms, new goals, works, expectations, standards. It's all going to be new with you. So what I'm seeing here is we have the harder that you, the more practical and quality work that you're putting, because I don't want to say work harder. Otherwise, you're going to work more than you live, and that's just not going to be a thing. I refuse to let you believe that that's how something has to be. You're going to be juggling a few things, but it's going to be the quality of the work rather than the quantity. And honestly, I want you to pace yourself, because even though it seems slow at the moment, it is going to be something that once you make a decision on which direction you want to take this, once you have a solid direction, that's going to take off very fast. It is a slow buildup to whatever it's executed. So I see that there's going to be a ton of financial opportunities in general, major abundant start that's coming in. So I really see that you're building an empire of sorts, whether it's in your personal emotional life or in the I guess the more financial aspect of it. So let's see. I'm being pulled to the messages from your angels. Let's see what needs to happen. Oh, I should probably show you these, right? Just don't be impulsive. Don't be hasty. Those are usually geared by fear or hurt. Do this from grounding. That is why the middle of this reading was talking so much about grounding. Okay. Crystal. Something positive on the horizon. Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars in your dreams and your desires, and don't compromise. Honestly, you need to be done with compromise. New romance is imminent with either a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationships. Be open to giving and receiving love. You're going to be doing this with a partner of sorts, and that is actually what is going to yield a lot of abundance. So it says newcomer. This could be somebody that you are newly in a relationship with, or the reigniting or the new level of intimacy with somebody in your life. I want you to know that, but there is a very deep soul bond here. Definitely check out the mini reads. I do feel like you will be building not only a life, but a financial future with this. I feel a lot of self-starting power come in with this. And I think the support from whoever this is going to be essential as far as not only the support, but how the success comes about and what you define as success. Do I think that you're going to be starving Marvin? Not even a little. And honestly, even saying that feels off-putting. Ugh, I really want to take that back. Ugh. All right, well, anyway. You, adult children, I think that there is something that you've been carrying as far as a grudge goes. And there is a lot of courage that is going to be coming in for you to stop hanging on to that grudge. Somebody in the past totally damaged you on the mindset of relationships and also what you can do to be happy in life. I think there was a lot of resentment that was coming from these particular people that really tried to condition you to believe that there was only one certain way and it was part of some sort of almost like life scheme that you just really had no interest in participating in. So let's see. Be true to you and welcome the new. All right. Finances is going to be going through an improvement, and you can rest assured. You need to take the steps now, though. I do feel like as you are watching this, you need to make a game plan of how you're going to go about these changes. I know that you're scared, but you have got to know that you are more than capable of handling this. Don't just dip your toes in the water. Life is telling you to be daring, to take a leap of faith. I'm not telling you to do anything legal or horribly irresponsible and dangerous. It's about taking a chance on something that you have your heart absolutely set on, that, again, isn't coming from fear, isn't coming from lack. Now, you can take the memories with this life from the past that is coming into play, but it doesn't mean that you stay there. You can take these memories with you, but it is no longer part of your main story, and you can't make your decisions based off of it. So I'm being pulled to the saints and angels. Life is getting a lot more peaceful. Wouldn't you know it? Peace be with you. You found what you are looking for, and now you can actually rest easy. You can sleep. You found your love. You found your life, you found your direction, you found pause. You can pause, you can breathe, you can take the time to reflect on the past and see how everything has brought you to here. I mean this wholeheartedly. Whatever you have been looking for, it has been made itself known in your life. You have definitely found what you are looking for, whether it was the person, the place, the situation, the dream, the aspirations, everything has been brought to the full attention. And I think that this, let's see, it's going to take a lot of bravery for you to take that leap in here, but Spirit is telling you, please be brave. Go in confidently. Know that this is for you. So let's see. So help me, God. I'm thinking of like at least 5 different people as I'm seeing these cards right now. The be brave, don't compromise, and healing. If you don't have the, I don't even want to say it. Say what you need to say. Do what you know that you need to do. I know that your knees are probably shaking. I know that you're probably thinking of all the ways that this can go wrong. Say and do what you need to say, and say and do what you need to do. There's nothing that is going to stop you. There's something in here that I want to see, though. Child, generosity. I think that you need to be that leader that you needed when you were a child. So help me God, if some of you say that, you know, never mind. It's about being that leader that you needed when you were young. Not somebody who has an iron fist, not somebody who has a hard hand. That's really what I'm getting at. You didn't need that extensive discipline in your life. You didn't need that sense of being ignored in your life. Be that caregiver that you needed to guide you. I think that this is going to be something that really opens your heart and lets you see yourself and all of your potential in a new way. And I feel I'm being pulled to this deck now, so let's see, what do they need to know? We have cancel, clear, and delete. Only positive words and thoughts as they rapidly manifest into form. Ask angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. And as I'm saying that, somebody pops up on screen. I love it. Solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any cords and attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. This goes not only for love, it goes for family, friends, colleagues, school, whatever the ties that bind you are. You have a strong bond with fairies. Your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. This is very much you stepping into purpose. Align your actions so that they can match your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. This has all been ignited by deep soul bonded connections in your life, forcing you to drop the old story, the old paradigms, and step into purpose. And it's telling you to bravely do so. You're coming up with a new plan and a new vision for your life. And what I'm seeing here is, please honor your sensitivities. Honor the things that really make you you. Even from the broken points into the now, it all has brought you to this point, and you are stepping into the most abundant, beautiful, happy, loving phase of your life. And I don't see it ending anytime soon. It's time to actualize your greatness and step into your party. I'm sending you so much love. If you have questions about booking a session, go ahead and reach out to the provided email address or find me on the social platforms. Ask about services, pricings, sales, time zones, what days are available, and what might be right for you. I really look forward to hearing from you, and I do hope that this finds you well. Go have an amazing day. You found what you're looking for. Bye. Hey there, love. If you found your way across this, chances are you need a message. This is going to be from Rider-Waite. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. It looks like somebody is pretty independent and fiery. I get that this is earth energy, but honestly, I'm getting a sense of fierceness with this. You're really well disciplined, and really the hard work is showing off right now. What do we need to know about it? Okay, so let's see. You really think that this is just going to be how it is? You're not seeing the end in sight with this? All right. So maybe you're using your work as a distraction. Maybe you're using any form of work as a distraction. Yeah. All right. This isn't even work. It's not work. It's not work. Okay. You're really starting to rise from the ashes of this. It's taken a lot of work. I will give you that. You think that you're going to spend the rest of your life fighting? That it's just not going to work out for you? Honestly, I think that that's kind of the mindset that you almost needed to have to get through this, because you kept looking at the wrong place as an end goal. And now it's like you don't know where to look. So you're just looking right in front of you, right with the obstacle that's in front of you or the hurdle that you have to overcome. You have been nothing but a warrior. nothing but a fierce competitor in life. And you have been seeing yourself grow. Whether or not you saw the end game in mind or wherever this was all going to get easier on you. Babe, you are closing off this chapter, this warrior training time for yourself. You don't have to fight anymore. What you're feeling right now, all this intensity, is everything cycling out, coming to a close. These are all the phrases that are being tied off. You are going through a rebirth, and it feels like a newfound sense of youthfulness coming through. I feel like this is going to be divine and creative, but also I feel like you're really just going to be feeling yourself not only just filled with pride, but I think that you are truly going to be taken back by yourself, admiring yourself, really having a very healthy ego and a playful sense of arrogance. It wasn't unearned. Like, you did the work to be this person, and honestly, I kind of want you to be almost insufferable with your confidence after this. This is great that the pain is almost over. It is, and that's why you're feeling the intensity. It's going to get really crazy great. Hey there, lovely. If you found your way across this, you're going to be getting a mini message. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. Dietary change. You can always do what I do. Become a super crazy breatharian. I'd only eat sunrises and sunsets. It's a very strict diet, lots of discipline. Please don't buy into any of that. No, all sorts of no. Sorry, I can't help with the ridiculousness sometimes. I'm definitely not a breatharian. All right, emotions, dietary change and emotions. It's time for you to find a better emotional outlet than, I guess, whatever it is that you are putting all that stress onto, whether it's what you are putting into your body, what you are taking out of your body, for God's sakes. A lot of what you've been experiencing as far as bodily issues has been an emotional response, which I think has probably been extended period of time. After you've been exposed to something for so long, your body just starts to be incredibly reactionary, and I think that that's what you're feeling. So Spirit is saying, listen, those body pains, those aches, whatever is popping up, that might actually be geared towards cellular memory of a traumatic experience or a traumatic time frame of your life. Your body is going to be going through the changes because you are going to start taking care of yourself and your body in a much more productive way. I think that the toxicity inside and around you is going to be dissipating by some really incredibly intenseful mindfulness. There you go. There we go. I can do this. Got the mindfulness. All right. This is actually going to be something that is a major investment. It is not an overnight success. Look at everything that's happened. Look at your body and all the work that you have done on it, whether it's been damaging, whether it's been productive as far as your health goes. And you know what I mean by that. It's not by any sort of extensive, overbearing, overwhelming, obsessive behavior, which I get. This is about long-term payoff with you. You have to see yourself as an investment and start nurturing and taking care of your body. And it's all about what really makes you feel good and makes you come alive. Get rid of everything else. Don't focus on that. Focus on your actual health and needs, and your body is going to take care of itself. And you know what? I think that you're going to start to feel a lot better internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically even. Wouldn't you know it? It's going to be time consuming, but you're worth it. So let's get a message from Magical Messages from the Fairies. What do you need to hear if you've found your amazing way across this? It's time for you to stop lying to yourself. Be honest with yourself, and only you know what it is that you truly desire. Listen, you know what you want. You know what you're going after. The why behind it, that's to be discovered. But hey, this is involving matters of the heart now, isn't it? Romantic life, which is changing for the better. Listen, you might need to take a leap of faith into a situation now. Isn't that the kicker? Go ahead, do your research, read up on it. What's this touch method? Okay. You're about to start a new life. Whatever the pains and tribulations that have accompanied you from the past, I want you to know that debt is completely paid off. There needs to be a level of forgiveness. I don't feel like, well, maybe we can always say that it's you who needs to forgive yourself, and we all need to do that to some degree, so let's not knock it. Yes, forgive yourself for whatever the circumstance have been, but also, who in your life do you need to forgive? Do you need to forgive family, friends, past lovers, maybe all of them? Do you need to forgive the person who didn't give you a discount when you clearly had the coupon? Maybe. This is all on you. Who do you need to forgive so that you can move on into this spiritually based connection? I didn't even see the spiritual teacher card until just now. What the heck? What the heck? Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. That's going to be done through the method of love with this. It's either love of self, love of others, but I do feel like this is definitely a spiritually based love connection that is in your life. There's a lot that needs to be learned in here. There's a lot that you are going to be teaching. There's a lot that you need to look up on. A lot of things are being shown to you symbolically. And I see that this is going to be something that is going to be freeing you up from the past. Whatever the signs are, it's about freeing you from the past. Pay very close attention to the continuous string and theme that people are coming around you with. Who do you need to forgive? This is a blessing to you. This is a blessing to the world. And yes, it stems through you. Some of you, yes, very few of you will be having an actual pregnancy. For the rest of you, this is going to be a new start in life. This is love and life and spirituality all rolled into one funky awesomeness. There's only one way to go, and that's up, baby. If you found your way across this, chances are you need a mini message. So listen with an open heart and an open mind. Peace be with you. And other things, but we're about to see. So there's an egg, a new start. An olive branch being given. The thinker. You sit there on your block and you think about what you have done. But don't get too crazy with it. We have the peace card that's coming up. Think about all the ways that you have blocked the flow of wonderful things that are coming into your life, and how a lot of the things from the past have been incredibly one-sided and disloyal to you. You keeping that crap around has kept you in the block. So what do we have here? Life will continuously hurt you of the same situation until you realize that it is not meant for you. That person, that same type of theme of person, the same type of job, the same type of whatever the theme is in your life, the thing that continuously hurts you. Life is trying to get your attention. Hey, stop it. This is not meant for you. This is not where you're meant to be. This is not the type of person you're meant to end up with. Whatever you are going along with is not meant to break your soul in the way that these things have done in the past. So I know that it's really hard because you do see the potential, but you have to look. And this is where the thinker comes in. This is not an attack on you. The thinker is telling you to please take a stone cold, sober look at yourself and see where you have sacrificed so much of yourself to the point of your detriment for things that were one-sided, things that were not meant for you, that you were holding on so tightly to, that really just hurt you and broke your hand the more that you held on to it. This is what you're going to be overcoming, that hurdle, that block, the only thing that you felt that you deserved. So after you heal that and have that sense of peace, what do you have to look forward to? Stoic independence, self-deception, a time for a nap. You're really waking up. You're going to be going through a regeneration, and I also want this card, so the yang. And it's funny because the yin is right next to it in this one. What you have to look forward to is a regeneration. I feel like this has already happened in your life. So right now you're seeing the yin and the yang out of balance, coming back into balance. I think that you've been so heartbroken and shocked by the truth that it actually led you to completely distract yourself with outside distractions. going after what you think that you want, what you thought that you should want, because it was so opposing to whatever the past was. This is part of the regeneration. It's the overcompensation. But once you go so far in one direction, it's going to start to swing back towards the middle. We have over nurturing, over caring, overacting, and it's all you trying to do it all yourself. You don't have to overcompensate for spirit, for God, for Allah, for whatever it is that you worship. This is definitely a two-parter. All right. The trauma of letting go of the past. I don't feel like it shut you down. I feel like you crave distraction. Spirit has been calling upon you for quite some time. It's again paying attention to these signs that are around you. This pain that you have endured, the pain, the trauma of the past, the continuous themes, it was actually, I know that you're going to hate hearing this, it was a blessing in disguise. Breathe. This blessing in disguise was meant to have you, well, break away from whatever the pain was and actually do the nitty-gritty work that you gotta do to do this healing. I get it, you didn't exactly put yourself in that predicament. It's been long-term exposure. But life is not meant to be this hard. Relationships were not meant to be that hard. The mindset is not meant to be that debilitating. So, this has been a healing process for you, it looks like. The law of compensation, I really want you to look into it. There can be nothing taken from your life without something else more meant for you replacing it, which you have kept yourself busy thinking that the cycle was going to keep repeating itself, the never-ending story. When are things going to happen for you? When are things going to happen for you? When you stop fighting so hard to make an old narrative happen. All right, so the never-ending story, divine timing coming into play. What now? Come on, out with it, out with it, out with it. After you have done the healing, after you have stopped fighting for pain, for discomfort, you've discovered that your treasure was further down the road, and you have been in transition to this whole time. Once you realized what was going on in life, I think that you let everything go up in flames. You're like, all right, let's do this. I recognize this for what it is. We are going to get this done because I never want to go through this again. And you moved on. The final card is TikTok. That actually might mean something very specific to you. Timely manner. Stay safe, have fun, baby. You can't hold back your truth. You're going to be happy. Happiest you've ever been. All right, so I haven't been pulled to use this deck in a few days, but we're going to get a message from your angels. So listen with an open heart and an open mind. You are a sensitive person. I don't want you to lose that aspect. So what do you need to know? Honor and respect your deep sensitivity. It is a gift to us all. Wouldn't you know it? You're not too sensitive, you're not too this, you're not too that, you're not too much of the other thing. Anyone that tells you any different, they are full of boofingles. Your sacral chakra is, you're actually going to be a lot more sensitive, believe it or not. It's time that you actually uncover why you feel this way. Where does it stem from? This beautiful emotional richness of yours. I want you to see where you are carrying this in your body. So you might want to look up some of those books that have been buzzwords recently, you know, like The Body Carries the Body Carries the Score. What are some other ones? Put them in the comments if you can think of them. But Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. What are some other ones? I have a ton. Oh God, I have a ton. But they're like over there. Okay. So when the body says no, I want you to pay attention to that. Listen to your intuitive feelings. This is something that involves your parents or your guardians, whoever it is that watches over you. So let's see. You got to speak your truth and don't let anybody silence you on this one. So it seems like there has been a lot that has been coming to the surface and you have been going through an ascension. Wouldn't you believe it? And I think that this has been ignited by twin flame energy, an earth angel to you, or you are an earth angel, but whoever it is, this is somebody who teaches you about love. So look, you have been precogging a lot. You've been seeing a lot of this come into play. This has been triggered by an emotional connection, spiritually based connection in your life with the twin flame. That's the actual name of the card, twin flame. Now, I like to dumb it down because I'm so tired of the twin flame title. I mean, it's beautiful. I love it, but I've seen people misuse it so horribly. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Can we just say a soul-bound connection and a deep soul contract, please? But what's coming out now is going to be the truth. The healing has been ignited by the fusion of the union that has come to be in your life, or that is coming into play the more that you are finding your balance. So this is going to be a lot of talking about why you feel the way you do, what has been changing inside of you, where this is coming from, and how this is different than what you have grown into in this world. Your personality is going through a major shift, and this is all ascension with a soul-bound connection with an earth angel. And I see that you see the energy of love in all of its forms. I see that you are seeing angels, auras. I think that you're seeing so many nuances of people. I don't want you to lose this. This is all healing, and it's going to get even more massive.